Okay, are you ready for a crazy video about frogs? You're thinking a frog? How interesting can a frog be? Well, check this out. This is called a pixie frog. I guess it's because it's small, but not really, because I'm going to teach you a new word. It's called dimorphic. So dimorphic is when you can tell the difference between a male and a female. Don't worry, there's a lot more interesting stuff. So here's the boy. Can you see the difference? So the boys get a lot bigger than girls. They're really big. They're gigantic. This guy can eat crocodiles. He's the largest frog in South Africa. He's the second largest frog in the world. There's a frog called the Goliath frog that literally has legs like this long. They're huge and they're really cool. Now this little girl here, what happens is they go underground when it stops raining. So they bury in the mud and then they get this slime coat over the whole outside of them. This is kind of crazy, right? They get the slime coat for up to 2 years. They can live underground in a drought situation and they're all good. But then it gets really crazy. So all of a sudden it starts raining and they start hearing the beat and they get all excited. And before you know it, the ground gets soft and they come out of the water. They come up out of the ground when it gets soft enough and they come out. And guess what happens then? This is where it gets crazy. This little girl breeds with this beast. And then, I mean, that seems crazy to me, but if that ain't crazy enough, this little girl lays 4,000 babies and they go all over the place. And I mean, it's just crazy. Can you imagine? I mean, what do you think about the size difference? Is that cool? Or is that cool or uncool? But anyway, so they're really a cool frog that comes from South Africa. I have the reptile zoo here and I have all kinds of insane reptiles. It's actually my passion from a kid, and I just kind of wondering, what's your favorite reptile? What do you want to see me do a video about? Are these interesting? Are these cool? They also have this incredible thing. They have this bone in the front of their mouth, right in the front of their mouth. You can't quite see it. It's right there. So they can grab mice and birds, and that literally, they're like little teeth on them, and that just like clamps down and then they swallow it. So they can literally eat anything that'll fit in that mouth. So I just was thinking, with this one can't eat nearly what this one can, right? But they can both eat a lot. And you know what? This one's name is Gordo, and Gordo has a rule. No kid should ever go to bed hungry. And so I decided to keep him happy, healthy, and fat, because that's what he likes to do. So you never know when you're gonna have a 2-year drought or be locked in your house for 2 years. You gotta go out and shop like a monster. And this guy, anyway, they're fun animals. I just wanna share some cool stuff from the Reptile Zoo. Hope you guys are enjoying the Instagrams, and I hope that, you know what? I hope you tell me down below what you think are really cool, because I think these guys are really cool. What do you think? Keep living your dream, prehistoric pet style. Never give up.